Hey everyone, Joe here. You're watching the Different Fins channel. Today, I'm just heading out for a couple hours this evening, fishing a small lake near home that has some fish that I've been told live here, but I'm kind of questioning it. We'll see what happens. I got some small gear today. I've had people tell me in the past they fish this lake for sunfish, and apparently the lake's full of them. And one of the guys that was talking to me even said they used to catch bluegill in this lake. That I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I could prove that right, or maybe misidentification. The government site says there's pumpkin seed in Highland Lake. That's where I'm going. So I'm going to get my tiny baits out there and see if I can catch some small fish, just to see if these stories are true. So I'm going to walk down the tracks. I'm just about at the tracks right now. They run right along the lake, and that's where I'm going to do my fishing. So see you in a second. As you can see, these tracks are abandoned, definitely not in use. We got some full-grown birch trees, little balsam firs. Yeah, it's definitely been abandoned. Hasn't been used in years. Oh, nice little red pine right there. And the lake is just beyond that. I'm going to use this small micro jig and 1-inch EPF swim by Eurotackle. Let's start with it anyway, see if anything bites. This is such a nice looking lake. The water is crystal clear. Right here, you'll see a bunch of pig iron. Must have been a rail car that dumped years ago. This abandoned track is actually a spur line that hauled iron ore out of the iron mine. Okay. First cast. I don't see any fish, which I would because the water's so clear. So I'm moving on. Ooh, something tiny hit it there. Fish on. What do we have? Haha. We in fact have pumpkin seed. They do live in here. That's my first ever pumpkin seed. I thought I caught one in Lake of the Woods last summer, and that actually turned out to be a northern sunfish. But that right there is my first ever pumpkin seed. There he goes. All right. So there is in fact pumpkin seed in Highland Lake. I think it was a case of mistaken identity about the bluegill. They do look a lot like bluegill, but obviously quite different. I've only caught bluegill once in my life ever, and believe it or not, it was in Central Park in New York City. There was tons of bluegill. Actually, the fishing in New York City in Central Park is amazing. It's all catch and release, all barbless. The lakes aren't cleaned out. There's plenty of fish there. If you ever make it to the Big Apple, you should try it. There are a couple lakes. There's only maybe a half a dozen lakes that I've found that have bluegill listed as a species on the Natural Resources Fish Online website. And this is not one of them. It did, however, say there was pumpkin seed. That's confirmed. Let's catch a few more. Hey. Uh-oh. It's gone. That was a rock bass. Cool. Moving on. There you go, fish on. Looks like. Just gonna put my hands here. Ooh. Calm down. Big red eyes. Whoa. That fish is crazy. There. Ah. Finally. Rock bass. Wow. That is a cool looking sky. Oh, there we go, fish on. Third species of the day. Ooh. There we go. Yellow perch. There it goes. There we go. Nicer perch. Beautiful. Lots of parasites in this lake apparently. There we go. What do we have? Looks like a tiny rock bass. Ooh. I fished this whole side of the lake along the tracks with the small jig and the EPF swim with some success. My first ever pumpkin seed, a couple of rock bass, a bunch of perch. Now I'm going to switch it up to this Phil mini shy bite, and below that a VMC tungsten jig, and I'm going to tip that with a Gulp Waxy. This is the exact same setup I used in New York to catch all my bluegills, so I know it'll work. Oh, getting hits. There you go, fish. I knew it. Little pumpkin seed. Couldn't resist the tungsten and waxy. Oh, chicken. I thought about bringing my gun today, but I'll shoot him with my GoPro. I'm happy with that. One lucky bird. Yes, you are. Look at that. A pike jaw. Real fish. Rock bass to end the day. Here you go, little buddy. I saw him swim up and take it. I could see him chilling there. He's just swimming away slowly, wondering what just happened to him. Well, guys, that'll be it for today. I fished for a little over 2 hours. Short and sweet session. Multi-species. I caught 3 different kinds of fish, including my first ever pumpkin seed, which I'm kind of pumped about. The website said they were in this lake. People told me there were sunfish, possibly bluegills in here, but lo and behold, it was pumpkin seed, and I caught one. Actually, I caught a few tonight, and lots of rock bass and a few perch. But I'm gonna end it here with this beautiful scenery. Absolutely calm evening. It's gonna be a beautiful sunset, and we'll see you in the next video.